Welcome back to all my subscribers. I just wanted to say hi and wanted to let you all know that I'm still here and I'm still on my job. It is September the 9th, and I just want to come to y'all and talk to y'all about fasting. I'm still on a no victory diet, so I did hop on the scale. I want to tell y'all how much I weigh. Even though I wasn't supposed to, I'm at 283, so I'm down 64 pounds. I think my body is starting to plateau a little bit, but I kick-started it with a new class. I'm taking a class. I'll catch y'all up on that on the next video or whatever. But I just want to say what's up, and yeah, I hope y'all still on y'all journey. I hope I inspired y'all to get on y'all journey. And I will always say this: the best way to start your journey is to start. If you don't start, it won't happen. But if you do start, it's a start. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned because your girl got some surprises for y'all. Bye. So fasting. First thing I'm gonna start with, let me adjust this camera a little bit. So with fasting, you have to, what I do is, I'm not saying what you have to do because I'm not perfect. I don't know, if I know I'm doing it right, but I'm not gonna come on here and act like I'm just perfect with it. I'm just gonna tell y'all the real and tell y'all what I do. So what I do for fasting is I fast for 16 hours, and then I have an open window for 8 hours. So you fast for 16 hours and you have an open window to eat. And what I mean by open window to eat, I'm not saying eat the whole 8 hours. I'm not saying that because I was confused. I'm like, when a lot of people were saying stuff about the 8-hour window, I'm like, damn, you gotta eat for whole 8 hours? I don't be hungry like that, so I'm not gonna eat for no whole goddamn 8 hours or whatever. So what you do is you fast for 16 hours and you have an open window to eat for 8 hours. So what I do is my last meal is at 7 p.m. and my first meal is at 11 a.m. So the things I eat when I fast. So the fasting process, I think it's pretty easy on the hours that I'm doing. I'm not saying you have to do these hours, but just make it to where you fasted for 16 and you eat for 8 hours. So it don't matter what time you started, just make sure it's equaling up to 16 hours fasting and then 8 hours of eating or whatever, eating window. So the things that I eat and how it works. Let me start by saying, how does it work? Okay, the 16 hours that I'm fasting, I don't eat anything. I can't consume anything. I only can drink water. And they say you can have coffee, but it has to be black coffee. And I think you can drink tea. I'm not sure. I probably have to look up on that or whatever. But they say you have to, you can't eat nothing over 50 calories. So I'm not going to lie. Sometimes when I get hungry, I eat me a rice cake. Because one rice cake equals 50 calories. So I might just snack on a rice cake or whatever, but usually I just eat ice because I love ice, so I just eat ice throughout the whole 16 hours. But the thing I like is most of the time I'm fasting, I'm asleep. So I go to bed like around, my last meal is at 7, so like around 6:30 I start my meal, and then by 7 o'clock I have to be done. So I go to bed like around, I want to say I go to bed like around between 10:30. So I'm fasting the whole time I'm asleep. So when I get up, I got to be to work at around 7:30, 8 o'clock. So when you working, you're not paying attention. And when you sleeping, you already fasted anyway because you can't eat in your damn sleep. So it's very easy to me. So, I mean, I'm not going to lie. It took maybe, I want to say 7 days for my body to get used to it. Because at first, I'm not going to lie, I used to be starving. Like, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because a whole 16 hours, like, I didn't think I'd be able to do it. But then when I realized, like, girl, you sleeping half the damn time. You only up after you eat your last meal. You only up maybe 3 hours. And if you get home hungry, eat a little rice cake. But I went cold turkey, though. I'm not going to lie, I went cold turkey. But then when I knew how my body reacted to it and how to handle the 16 hours, I knew if I eat a few little peanuts, it wasn't going to harm anything. But do whatever floats your boat. I did a lot of research on YouTube, and I Googled it, and just to make sure it was safe, I even asked my doctor, was it okay for me to do fasting? And she said, that's fine. She said, a lot of people usually do that to maintain their weight. So let me break it down to you what fasting do for you. Okay, when you fast for 16 hours, 12 of those hours, your body is basically breaking down the food that you already ate between that whole day. So it's basically like digesting that food or whatever. But after the 12 hours, your body could go into kind of like starvation, but it's like a healthy starvation because your body start eating its own fat. So you breaking that, your body is eating its own fat. So it's going to, it's kicking into like a keto to where it's just eating its own fat or whatever. So basically 4 of those fasting hours, your body is eating its own fat. So I'm not going to lie. I was literally losing a pound or a pound and a half a day. I kid you not. People don't believe it, or they probably don't understand it or see how it is, but do your research. I did my research for like 2 months before I even started fasting. I've been fasting for, I think it's been three months now. Maybe like 3 months now. I mean fasting. And it becomes a habit. It becomes a routine to where you really don't even be hungry. And sometimes I don't even be hungry around 12 o'clock. Sometimes I just wait until like 12:30 to eat because my body is so used to fasting to where it doesn't affect me at all anymore. Like my body just go into that mode and just, I'm feeling okay. As long as I got me some water, as long as I got me some ice, your girl cool the whole time I'm fasting. But I just wanted to say to y'all, try the fasting. Let me know how I go. And tell me if you like it, if you don't. Some people can do it, some people can't. Some people really have to eat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this, and if you have health problems where you have to eat at certain times, fasting may be good for you, but I suggest you to ask your doctor first. So don't just go off of what I'm saying, because I don't want y'all going into no goddamn coma and all that stuff because of y'all listening to me. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not your health dietitian or none of that. So make sure y'all ask your doctor before y'all do this or whatever. So I asked my doctor too, just in case, because I wasn't going to be passing all that work. Because my job is very active. So either way it go, I'm still moving around as I'm fasting. Some days, I'm not going to lie, I do get hungry because sometimes I might eat my last meal at 5 o'clock because that's just how my body feel. My body feel like I don't need to eat. I'm not finna eat just because my body, I know I need to eat, and I'm usually eating at this time. To me, that's when you overeat. Always listen to your body, because sometimes people get confused from being thirsty and then mess around and eat. So then you gaining more weight because you think your body is hungry, but all along your body is thirsty. So make sure y'all stay dehydrated when y'all fasting. Make sure y'all drink lots and lots and lots of water. Y'all can have y'all some coffee. Y'all can have y'all some tea, but do not add no honey or do not add no goddamn sugar. Remember what I'm saying, y'all. So take in notes or whatever, but the things that I eat on my fast, I'm going to say this, because a lot of people, when they fast, they end up eating just BS. Now, I done heard a lot of people say they eat junk food and eat BS during that 8-hour window, and they still lose weight. That is true, but at the end of the day, you putting bad food in your body. So, to me, I don't think that's good. I'd rather eat clean and then fast, because at the end of the day, you're going to see better results, and then your body's still going to feel good. But if you eating sweets and stuff like that, you're getting stomach aches and stuff like that or whatever. But, y'all, try the fasting.